Going live.
All right.
If we are, I think we are
Looks
setting
like it.
up your meeting for YouTube Live.
Oh, setting up your meeting.
I think we're live.
Okay.
We're live, pal.
It says
Let's
live
go.
on
It's time for episode number 221 of the Nation Conversation. I am here with all three of the remaining
Let me know we're live.
quarantine. You're like on a 60-minute lag or a 60-second lag. 60-minute lag.
I like a 60-minute lag.
That'd be something. Mike, Bill, Wally, and myself, Ryan, we're all here talking wrestles.
Well, I think we should, because we haven't really talked about what is your normal quarantine day like?
Oh, who wants to start?
Bill, you start.
Well, Bill starts. Okay.
No, Wally, you start if you got it.
You
All right.
had one queued. Go.
Well, if I have to work, I lay in bed until about half hour before I have to work. Then I take a shower and go to work. If I don't have to work, I just lay in bed all day.
That's your day.
That's it.
That's
Laying in bed.
Just lay in bed all day. I envy you so much. All right, Bill.
Well, I usually get up at 6, but I don't have anywhere to be, so I usually just lay there for an hour rather than get up and start my day or sleep in for another hour. I then have to make it to my living room by 8 a.m. to start working. And I sit in my living room and do nothing do work until like 5 or 6 o'clock at night. Then I make dinner, and then I go stir crazy. So I try to find something to do, but there's not anything to do. So sometimes I leave, sometimes I don't leave the house for days at a time, and I end up just back in the living room watching TV until I fall asleep.
Okay.
Ryan, what do you do? You've got 2 children.
It's quite an experience. Normally, on a day where I have nothing to do, I get up and I bring both boys to school in the morning because the school is still open. So
The school is still open.
Really?
Daycare is still open. So they go to school.
Well, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Has it been open the whole time?
Yeah, been open the whole time.
Wow.
Something got missed there.
Yeah.
No, all daycares are considered okay essential and okay to be open so people can work. So
wow.
So we bring
I
them
don't know
there.
if I'd send my kid to a daycare though. But he's obviously been fine.
Yeah, they all have masks. You can't go in. Can't go inside. You just drop them off. But anyway, drop them off, come back, work all day, pick them up, come home, play on the swing set, cook dinner, and then watch Survivor and drink beer.
Oh, gotcha.
Watch Survivor on
is
Hulu.
Still on?
Oh,
Okay,
it's in
so
its
they're-
like 30th season.
It's on its 40th season.
Oh, sorry.
40.
Shot there.
There are 34 seasons of Survivor on Hulu.
And
right
you
now.
just chugging your way through.
No, so I found this. I heard somebody talking about how it was like a fun distraction. So I found this podcast called Purple Rock Podcast, which I don't know what that means. I've watched almost 4 seasons of Survivor. I still don't know what Purple Rock means, but they ranked every Survivor season 1 through 39. So we've been watching them. You know, we watched the number 1 ranking one and the number 2 ranking one. So
you're going down the list? Like
we watched the best one first.
why?
I don't know. I just wanted to watch a good one, and it was very good. So that's pretty much all I do.
Years. I've been going and hanging out with my parents a lot too.
You shouldn't be seeing your parents.
I don't care. I live by myself, Mike. I need to see somebody.
I feel like, as of pretty much this time last year, I was living by myself, and I can't tell because I loved living by myself. I like
until it's your only option, then it's the worst.
Yeah, I can't tell.
Yeah, so what do you do, Mike? You haven't gone yet. You've judged all of our quarantine days, but you haven't gone yet.
Very judging. I get up. I should just easily go down in the basement and work out because there's a whole thing down there, but I don't. But I just cleaned it up down there, so I will start soon. Just in time as everything opens back up, even though I don't think it's going to be a while before gyms open back up.
Gyms are gross.
Get up, feed the dogs, feed the dog, feed the cats, and then eat right up until 8:30. Then I log into the phones, and then I'm constantly getting up during the day and should be sitting down more, but like waiting for the phones, but I don't. And yeah, play on the swing set.
A lot of swing set.
We built a swing set, and it was.
Oh, you did?
Yes, we built it. We got.
Did you get a kit or did you build it yourselves?
I cut all the wood. I created. No, I didn't.
I created a blueprint.
Yeah, a lot of playing on the swing set. How many people did it take you to build the swing set? 2?
Just KGM, right?
Let me think. It took me and my dad, but it took like
what's
6 weekends? 6 weekends, maybe.
What's the setup you got there? What are we talking? We talking a tower? We talking swings? We talking?
Got both. We've got swing set. This has gone on for a long time. I've got a baby swing.
Okay.
For the baby, I've got a trapeze little guy in the middle.
Ooh.
Can like a little pulley thing. Then a regular swing. That whole thing's on an arm that's attached to a giant tower. It has a slide that comes off of it. Mm-hmm. And then it has a rock wall that goes up into it.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
So, it's pretty sweet if you're 4.
Yeah.
We've got the rock wall, and I think we maybe have the same rock wall tower. Does the tower have a little bench?
Yeah, on the bottom. On the bottom. It's got a little like, I don't know what you call it, like store bench or whatever.
Yes, we've got the same thing, but we've got
Where'd you get it? BJ's?
2 swings. I don't know. She got 2 swings. And then a saucer swing.
Nice.
For relaxing.
Well, how's your swing set?
Yeah, Wally, how's your swing
What's your
set?
setup?
What's your setup like?
No swing sets.
Wally's swing set, aka his sex swing.
Oh God,
we
went from G to R real quick. Triple X.
We are alive, sir.
G to triple X. Wow.
That
was a turn.
Live.
Turn on a dime. Yeah, this is live. Live, pal. Do we want to? Are we ready? Is there anything else you want to say about your quarantines?
I just thought it'd be.
What's an untypical? There's
know.
no untypical day of a quarantine. It's always the same.
I don't think I've walked in another
there is.
building.
Go for a walk.
Like once every 2 weeks, I won't drink for a whole day. That's unusual.
I drink a lot. We've been drinking a lot.
Yeah.
I go to the beverage barn or whatever the hell it's called across the street.
Oh, right.
Music Beverage. And they know me now. I go into the cooler, which is like employee only, and I get a giant 24-pack of Guinness.
Oh, that's nice.
I get a case of Guinness and it's cold in there. I'm like, I'm getting the case. Just go and get it and pay for a case and leave. They're like, okay.
Have you been going into the stores? Like, if you need something from the store, do you just go?
Sometimes. Depends on what it is.
Once a week, I go to the store.
Depends on what it is.
I have not walked into another building in 2 months, I think.
I've been to not 1 but 2 residences.
Well, I inject Lysol into my bloodstream, so that's why I'm.
Yeah, and Bill's obviously patient 0 here, just walking around willy nilly.
Puzik Street. You're gonna get something, some kind of disease.
Oh, I got it back in like January. I've got the antibodies by now.
He's getting something else.
Yeah, could be anything else. All right. Let's talk about Money in the Bank.
Jesus Christ.
So it was kind of a hot mess. I don't know if we need to go over any of this stuff for real.
The only thing,
there's a couple interesting things that happened, but
before the stupid thing.
What was the stupid thing?
See the tower.
The tower climb. The Tower of Terror climb.
Yeah.
Didn't see it. Don't care to.
No, it was just incredibly dumb.
I'm gonna go over these matches just for picks' sake because we made picks on this. I think we made picks for Wally too, didn't we?
Yes.
Only 2. We made 2 picks for Wally.
All right. So he gets a 0, but the 2 picks we picked, he gets points for those.
If they hit.
If they hit. So I'm just going to go over these fast. If anything strikes your fancy, Mike, because I know you watched some of it.
Yeah.
You stop me.
All right.
Jeff Hardy defeated Cesaro.
No.
We didn't even pick it, did we?
No.
It was probably announced the day before.
Fatal 4-Way. New Day defeated Forgotten Sons, Lucha House Party.
Oh, yeah.
Miz and Morrison.
New Day won?
New Day.
Oh, shit.
Retain the titles. How do we pick
have
it?
There, Bill?
That was a lone wolf for Mr. Ryan Murray.
Oh,
Shoot.
damn.
You had Miz and Morrison. I had Forgotten Sons, and Lucha House Party was Wally's pick.
This
Yeah,
is
that's fair. Yeah.
that's right. We
That's
gave
about
him
right.
Lucha. So this is our first pick. So that was the first points on the board right here.
First points on the board. Ryan
First
got
points on the board for the
He's
year.
already
Lone
up
wolf.
2-0.
That's a 2. Yeah, any lone wolf is a 2.
So I take it a
It
while.
goes from after WrestleMania to the next WrestleMania. That's how it works. So a year of picks. Mike is the
Which
champ.
last year, Money
Mike
in the
is current
Bank
champ.
was like 14 matches. This year it was 8. They cut it
Yeah.
almost in half.
We'll talk about its length. You can talk about its length at the end of this. Bobby Lashley defeated R-Truth. I think we
You didn't
swept.
pick that.
Or we
Did
not
you
pick
pick
it?
that?
No.
Didn't pick it.
No, that was like.
Bailey defeated Tamina.
Did we pick
3 of
got?
us swept that while I did not submit a pick.
Okay.
Okay. That
Um,
match was fine. Tamina is just not a good
Bad.
wrestler.
She's just
but
bad.
Yeah, it was not good.
Sorry, Tamina. You're not good. Braun defeated Bray for the Universal title. Anybody
Bad
care about
match.
anything to care about that at all?
Mike and Ryan, you picked this correctly.
You didn't pick?
No,
Huh?
I was going for a lone wolf.
Wow. Drew McIntyre defeated Seth Rollins. I think we swept this.
Oh,
If
yeah, we
this
sure did.
match, if this match was in front of a crowd, it would have killed.
Hmm.
But it's just like, God, when you watch a match like this, that's good. And it's just like, but it's just like,
Those guys should have a good match. We were talking about it last week. Is this too soon for this? Like, Drew's going to crush whoever he faces first.
Yeah.
Does
but
it make
the thing
sense?
it's just like, it's so glaring now that there's just no crowd. And like,
Yeah.
it's just like, it takes you so
Just takes
so
you right
the
out of it.
match.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that no belts changed hands.
Right. No belts change hands. Which makes sense, I guess, because it's the first pay-per-view after WrestleMania, right? Shouldn't be any changing of belts this early, but whatever. The 2 ladder matches, or the 2 Money in the Bank matches, the wacky shit where they were climbing the tower, the Titan Tower, happened at the same time. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, so
Did you watch it?
I saw
Bits
the
and
clip.
pieces?
I saw the clip of Vince, which is actually not terrible.
I thought it was
Right.
dumb.
Daniel Bryan and AJ fought into Vince's office, and then Vince was there, and they're like, "Oh, sorry," and he was like, "Get out!" And then they fixed his chairs.
Now,
And
Mike,
left.
did you hate it because it was like if this was Tony Khan, would it have been funny?
No, because so Vince
I thought it was
McMahon's
funny.
in his office at 9:00 at night, not watching the pay-per-view
I buy that.
that is
Kinda
going
fair
on.
to not
currently?
get sued for football.
Can we talk about his setup for a minute? Because first of all,
He doesn't have a desk. He just has a table.
I was going to say his table, his 4-chair table.
It's
It's very
table.
odd.
But then I
Then-
think in the back he's got like a little.
There's
thing.
like a bookshelf ledge
Yeah.
that he was writing notes on.
Yeah, he's got his T-Rex skull.
Supposedly he writes a lot of notes. Yeah, I was gonna say that is fucking sweet. I don't care if Vince McMahon is the worst human alive. Having your own T-Rex skull is pretty sweet. That's cool. But the office is wacky, and the fact that he writes all his notes on legal pads, which I guess is a shoot. It's so weird. He just writes notes on legal pads, no computers.
Yeah, I buy that too.
I thought that was kind of funny. Whatever. It's just stupid. This show is stupid. So
Yeah, it's legitimately like
they had to go in Vince's office. Like it had to happen.
Of course.
I was expecting that to be a part of it.
But after this, it's just like this is strictly for
Like-
babies.
They should have went like their problem. We talked about this. Their problem years ago. Their problem is they've not gone full baby.
Right.
Like they should go all baby. Like go kid. Go all kid. Just go all kid.
Yeah.
And like make it be as wacky as possible. That's how you get kids involved. Were people like coming out of closets and stuff? Because I thought that would have been funny. Like if they're trying
Well,
to find the stairs and
Rey
they open the
Mysterio
door
was
and
walking-
like
Rey Mysterio was
weirdo
walking
walks
down
out.
a hallway, looked in the bathroom. Brother Love had
Yeah.
just gotten out of the stall.
taking a dump.
Gross.
Of course, Vince.
So-
Vince definitely put that in.
So yeah, Brother Love, and then Doink was a guy dressed as Doink was behind a chair.
Mm.
John Laurinaitis showed up. It just
Okay.
like I don't know. It was just,
People power.
yeah. And then Stephanie did the worst. Like I'm supposed to be in the room, but I am clearly not in the room thing, which is just incredibly dumb. Because so at one point, instead of just they don't fight, just like upstairs because that's what you do. You just go right for the stairs or the elevator, like Asuka did. The match started with Asuka going directly for the.
Didn't she go on the elevator but then not show up
Yeah, like
at
she
the top?
Yeah, she like
I heard
went on
Alvarez
the
like,
elevator. The elevator stopped, and she got off. Like, why are you getting off? Keep going.
yeah, Alvarez was like, she was first the smartest person in the entire pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And dumbest. Yeah. Was it any fun at all? So it
Not really.
didn't seem like it was.
No,
that fun.
I would not recommend it. But the Dana Brooke is incredibly dumb because
I
at
saw
one
somebody
point,
like smash a picture over her head.
well, at one point, like they're fighting near like a conference room, and she's like, "Tell me where that briefcase is." To someone, it's like, you know where it is. It's on the roof. They've been saying it for weeks.
Yikes.
Then she breaks, get into this conference room, and there's one hanging there, Money in the Bank, and she pulls it off the ceiling, and like, oh no, that's the Money in the Bank conference room. Like what? And then a food
It's
fight,
awful.
like a food fight, two like food things. We got a food fight, and then Otis eating pie.
Obviously.
It's just, and then the top of when they got to the top, it was just dumb.
It
That's
sounds like it
where-
would be.
They didn't
it
have
would
the three
been-
stages of hell or whatever that cage match is.
It was just dumb then because Asuka's about to grab the women's briefcase because there's two hanging up there, and then Baron Corbin gets up there and is trying to stop her for some reason.
What?
Did
I
he
don't know
murder
what-
people?
He killed two people
He threw two people over
off
some
the
bushes.
roof. Over
They have bushes up at the
Yes.
top of this building.
Yeah, to make it look like they're getting thrown over a ledge, but it was just them getting thrown over bushes onto some pillows.
It was
Sounds
Rey
like it
Mysterio and
would've-
Alistair.
It sounds like it would have been better if it was like we hid the briefcase somewhere in the building.
100%.
Well,
No, I even think that would have been done. Just give us a match on the top of the building.
With monster trucks.
Sure.
And then a Yeti.
But it's just like it was so dumb. Like, why was Baron Corbin trying to stop Asuka? Like
He's that big of a dick.
and then the ending with AJ fumbling it to Otis, and it's just like,
Yeah, he dropped it to Otis or something.
yeah.
Otis
Clearly
won.
Yeah, Otis won and Asuka. And clearly, like, these two won because, truthfully, they've kind of been the two breakout stars of
They're like the
this
only.
last few months.
They're like
Asuka
the
should not be a
only.
breakout.
They're the
That's
only
sad
two
if that's
people
what
that are
it is.
over.
Yeah, but like
Nobody's over.
Asuka's been
Drew
like
is over.
Asuka's been like a legit MVP for them the past like few months because
course.
she's just like so wacky and like she's just
Shocking.
going full tilt.
The best
Yeah.
women's wrestler in the world is good.
But it's not even
Shocking.
wrestling. It's not even wrestling. It's just her character, and she's just incredibly entertaining. And then Otis is just like he's obviously gotten himself over in their eyes the way they want him to, and so
He's
now
kinda crazy over.
and he's got pretty much the main storyline with Mandy and all this stuff. And Mandy will, they'll probably manipulate somehow him getting the, I don't know.
Something's
title
gonna
shot.
happen. He'll lose
Yeah.
it. He's not gonna win the title.
No. But good for Otis.
Yeah,
It was.
sure.
I did
Too
not.
bad for Tucky.
Tucky.
I was
Tucky's
not
gonna end up fired.
entertained. But someone said Asuka. Well, no, obviously, if you're watching Raw right now, that's not happening.
Not watching
And
it ever.
what's it called? Tucky and Otis may challenge for the tag titles, which would be man, what
What a push!
what a fucking
Strap a rocket to his ass. God damn it! Give the fat guy everything.
Tag team titles? Oh man.
So
They mean a lot.
I lone wolf Asuka in her match,
Very nice.
and then of course no one picked Otis to win.
No, even though that is a good.
AJ had it. AJ had it.
You don't get
Which
points
would have
for
been
that.
you and me, Mike.
You don't
He
get
had
points for
it.
that shit.
And if this was the NFL, they would have said he had control. But there's that dumb thing where he drops in and it's just like, whatever. But good
No,
for
I think Otis is a good person to give it to.
He's
they
funny and he'll do, I don't know.
If they
he'll
can
hump
pull
it or
off
something.
this, like, I'm not sure that they have the capability to pull off the storyline to
No.
make it work, but
How long does it take until you see he opens up the briefcase and takes food out of it?
Oh, I was
Tonight.
just thinking
Tonight.
Jesus.
Tonight?
No, he's on SmackDown, so
Friday.
immediately. First minute, man, he's going to be like, are you eating steak out of that? 100%.
Yeah.
100%. It's still a good move to give it to him because
Sure.
it's a good surprise.
Yeah.
People are excited about it.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
They just have to pull off the version of him losing it so it makes sense. And it doesn't ruin everything because it will if they don't do it right. Because you can't win the title.
Why not?
Braun?
Who's he beating? Braun?
Braun.
Why not?
I feel like
I mean,
there's
I
a
wouldn't pick it,
long
but-
way to go to get to that point. I mean, yeah, I'd be fine with it, but I don't know. You destroy Braun if that happened.
Whatever. Who cares at this point for about any of these people getting over?
I mean, Otis owes it all to Mandy. Mandy's the one that came up with
Yeah.
the idea. Got to give Mandy the credit. She came up with the storyline.
Sure, he'll
Well
lose
done,
it
Mandy, I guess.
to Dolph or something.
Dolph is going to screw him for sure.
Yeah.
All right. That was Money in the Bank. Anything else to say about it other than it ended at 9:30?
Yeah. I was blown away. It ended 9:24. I was just like, whoa.
I mean, great. Good. End it
More
early.
stuff like that.
End it early, sure, but
Yeah.
that is short.
Yeah, very short.
When did it
In
start?
your
8?
house.
7. They start at 7 now.
Started matches at 7.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How long was the Tower of Terror?
That
It was the
legit,
whole show, wasn't it?
No, that legit started like 8, like pretty much like 8:50 maybe, because I was gonna be like, oh, good, the Tower of Terror thing won't happen till like 9:30 or something. I'll watch Bob's Burgers. No, it started at like 8:50, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll watch this.
The women's match lasted 22 minutes. The men's lasted 27 minutes and 15 seconds.
Yeah, so
But they were going simultaneously.
simultaneously.
They were talking about having it run the whole show.
No,
So it just started on its own then.
it did not. Yeah, it started on its own, and it was dumb, and it just made people like Daniel Bryan and Alistair just look like dummies. But whatever.
Whatever.
Fucking WWE.
There you go. A couple, not a lot of top stories, but there's a couple here.
We
First
just
of
got
all-
a big one on Raw, but
Okay, go ahead. What is it? Talking live.
So Becky's supposedly pregnant and just vacated the belt to Asuka.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Just give
She's
it to
pregnant?
Asuka?
Yep. Earlier in the day they started announcing,
It's a big
Becky's-
announcement. But
Becky's
why is
got a
she?
big-
No one's ever forfeited the belt to someone.
I think like she just gave it to they hugged, which is weird.
Okay.
And yeah,
So she's really pregnant.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would have done if this is some sort of Heyman angle.
Oh God, please no.
I'm sure we'll find out tomorrow.
Maybe
Like
she's
real
got an
sources.
acting gig.
I mean, people.com has it.
People.com has it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
That
yeah.
must be real.
Yeah.
Wow. Ay.
Big.
They lost
Big
one of their big
news.
stars.
That's true.
That's it. It's
That's
gonna be
true.
hard to. I mean, the Bellas tried. It was hard to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a whole TV show about how hard it is to wrestle and have babies.
That's big news. It's-
Yeah, that's
Congratulations
really.
to her. And,
It's good for her and Seth. I'm assuming.
Yep. Yes. Yes.
But yeah, I'm sure.
That's
I wonder
bad
how,
for WWE.
Yeah,
Very
truthfully.
bad.
Like WWE is probably like, you kind of need you,
Crap.
Becky. Okay,
Oh,
put the
no.
belt on Charlotte. All the belts on Charlotte now.
All of them.
Yikes. That is a big deal, though.
That's a big
I mean,
deal
good for them.
because
Good.
she's like
She's their
kind of like
megastar.
megastar, just like kind of like we were talking about. I think we talked about last week, just like kind of cresting into like pop culture, like across the board type of thing.
Maybe this is all part of the plan for her.
Maybe she will
Like-
never come back.
I now have acted in a movie. I'm about to hit that press junket next year or whatever.
If she's in like a
Have this
Marvel
baby
movie.
right now.
Yeah,
She's going to
Maybe
be in a
that's the
Marvel
plan.
movie?
Yeah,
that's
she's,
the rumor.
we're not sure which one, but she's in a Marvel movie. She
Yeah.
already filmed it.
I don't think she's gonna be like a credited actor or anything.
You don't
like-
think?
I don't know. We'll see. I feel like you would have heard more about it. I don't know.
Interesting.
You
Well,
know?
that is a big deal.
That's a big deal.
And that's rough for WWE for sure.
Yeah.
But good for her.
Yes.
Good
Congratulations.
for her
to
and
Becky.
Seth. And or if it's not Seth, whoever it is. Wally, is it you? Roman Reigns. This Roman Reigns story is fucking weird.
What is
Say-
it?
Weird.
Yeah,
WWE's trying to erase him from history. Then people like caught on to it, and then they stopped, but then they started again.
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't seen this.
They
What do you-
started like in some of the replay packages, they eliminated Roman Reigns. They like took him off of posters and stuff. There was like a whole pay-per-view that they did a recap of. I forget which one it was.
Yeah.
And they
The Royal
completely
Rumble.
omitted him. It was a WrestleMania. They omitted his whole section,
Yeah.
like he didn't exist, which is so bizarre.
He's.
Yeah.
I know he's like stepped away during all this stuff, but he's still a big part, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's speculation that they're pissed off at him for not being around. Who the fuck knows? But then they like tried to like double back on it, like no, it's fine. But then he started disappearing again. So
Yeah.
it's really weird.
He's gone on record saying like, I am not going to put my family in danger for this. Like, I'm taking a stand, which is good for Roman.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Plus,
putting
he's more susceptible because he had, what did he have? Lymphoma or something?
Yeah, that's true.
Leukemia, I think.
Leukemia, yeah.
Like,
So
good for
leukemia?
him.
Yeah, I mean he shouldn't. He should be home, but it's
Yeah.
weird. They're like half-heartedly trying to punish him or something, or erase him, or have you forget about him. Maybe it's not a punishment, but just forget that he exists.
Yeah, it's
Because he's not
whatever they're
there?
doing is weird.
I don't understand. It's
But
very maybe
good for
because
him.
they don't want to talk about the disease.
Well, they
by having him-
they did talk about it last night. On
No,
the
they did
pay-per-view.
finally.
Yes, they mentioned like COVID-19, and they did like a I don't know, commercial about nurses or something.
Oh, because it's
I
like
forget.
it was like Nurses Week or something.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention. that
Shout out
much.
to all the nurses.
Yes.
Nurses and Teachers Week, same week.
Same week. God, give
Same
them
week.
separate weeks. People who make these calendars. Come on. Raw's viewers at an all-time low.
Of course.
All-time low.
The thing, like,
I thought we were talking news.
It's just easy fact.
But they're down across the board ratings for stuff.
yeah,
Right?
that's the thing.
Sure.
It's like that's why. So like everyone, they're still ranked well in the demo, and like I'm not-
Because there's nothing else.
and the thing is all they have a very old crowd who watches, and a lot of those old folks are now watching news shows like crazy, like all the news shows across the board, like Fox
Their
News and
news
MSNBC.
Yeah, they're
become
constantly
huge.
on. Yeah.
They become big time because of the whole thing.
Yeah.
The thing is like, will these people come back? I don't know.
Mm,
But it is
Long way to
it is
go.
interesting to see them like just diving. But you know what? I think like SmackDown was up this week, and NXT and AEW were up this week. So
maybe
The
the
thing is
live.
why not like that third hour just as awful? awful numbers. Why
Mhm.
not premiere the Undertaker
Yeah.
documentary in the third hour? Why not? Just do it. That would, I think, pop a
Yeah.
rating.
Who knows?
Why subject us to 3 hours of when you know that third hour isn't gonna do well?
It's never done
No,
well.
it's not. So
It's been going on for years and they haven't gotten
Yeah.
rid of it. So they're not getting rid of it now. Or to keep that billion, those billions.
Do you think you get to pick if you're trying to buy advertising? Can you say we're not interested in the third hour?
I'm sure that the pricing is way cheaper in the
Yeah.
third hour.
Yeah.
It's all pricing. I'm sure the first hour is super expensive.
yeah.
The hour break is probably expensive, but the middle of the second hour it probably starts going down.
Mhm.
Who knows? I don't know how to sell advertising. I saw this story and it was super weird. I saw some funny responses on Twitter. Edge and Orton are gonna face off again tonight.
I just saw that. I just saw
Why?
that advertised on Raw. Like their collision course.
Yeah, they're on another collision course. I saw a tweet. It was like detailing the whatever the fuck it was, last man standing match. It's like you put a guy up on top of a giant semi truck, you spear him onto a pile of chairs, you DDT him onto a pile of chairs, basically just kill him, but you still have a rubber match. Like,
Yeah.
how does this make any sense? The guy's basically been killed.
Like why? Why do they need to go back to it? Why do
I
they
don't
even touch
understand.
it?
It's over. It wasn't
Yeah.
good. It was bad. What are you going to do to top it? You already had your empty arena match. That's supposed to be like the blow off. So what the hell are you going to do now? Have a wrestling match?
Hopefully they're just like, yeah,
Submission match?
That stunk. Let's go.
That stunk. We'll
move
try
on.
again. Is that what this is?
Who knows? It's probably them being like, I respect you. Blah,
Oh my
blah,
God,
blah.
I hate those fucking
And then,
old
like,
man
that's it.
respect matches.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be a match. I think it's just going to be like a segment.
A new
where,
tag
like,
team forming?
Yeah, well, you
Again?
mean rated RKO?
Back again?
Oh, that's right.
That was part of the storyline already.
Yeah.
Because they were like, oh, we'll work together in the Royal Rumble. But then Edge turned on Orton and threw him out. Right?
Yeah.
And then Orton attacked him or something. I don't know why we need this. Get Edge fight somebody who's not 40.
How about no one fights anyone anymore?
Have a match with Aleister Black. Do the
How about-
Jericho move.
I just, you know what? I'm just at no wrestling at this. I kind of like wish it'd just be like they wouldn't wrestle because I'm just like so down on empty arena. It's just like, ugh. Like, thankfully, we'll get to it later, but AEW is at least like
I thought that show was much
something.
more fun.
Yes, something.
Mm-hmm. Great way of doing it.
Yes.
All right, yeah, that's it. Edge and Orton. Why the fuck is this happening again? We don't care. We don't want to see Edge maybe fight some young guys.
Yeah.
I don't know why old people don't do that. Jericho is the only one who's like, yeah, I'm not going to fight Matt Hardy
Yeah.
right now. I'm going to go fight Darby Allin.
No, well, this
Like,
week.
He is going to fight Matt Hardy now, but
No. He's fighting this week. He's fighting that Pineapple Pete.
right. That's awesome. I
Like,
love that.
That sounds
like-
awful.
His
That's
name is
how-
Pineapple Pete.
Well, no, he's.
He had a different name, but now he's Pineapple Pete because
Well, no,
Jericho
that's just
called
what he
him
called. Yeah, he's Dunk Sugarton, something like
that. I
that.
don't know.
British
He's
guy.
now he's Pineapple Pete.
Yeah,
I
but
think
the
he's.
thing is,
But that's fun.
yeah. Oh no,
It's fun and
terrific.
fresh. Like, good. Go beat up Pineapple Pete. This will be fun.
I think
I'm never gonna see I want to see that. I don't know why.
think
It's not going to be a good
there's-
match, I'm sure, but so what? Go have fun with it.
There's been anyone so willing, just like kind of like seems like wanting to and willing to, since probably Flair, just like so selfless and why to put people over. That's
Yeah.
all he does now, which is terrific. It's terrific.
Like,
That's what makes
it's
him
genius.
like the best.
and like Jericho is not gonna like have a 5-star match for me. Probably, maybe he did with Kenny, I guess, but by picking these opponents very smartly, he remains interesting.
and he's clearly picking these people because
Yeah.
he's clearly been like making fun of him and like saying how much he hates him
Yeah.
week after week, and now he fights him, and he'll probably give a little bit of a shine
And then beat
It'll be
him.
perfect. Like
It'll be fun.
just
And
like-
Pineapple Pete, dude,
Yeah,
first of
it'll
all,
be-
now he has a name that people know.
yeah,
He may have gotten a job out of this shit.
yeah, he's made
Jericho maybe like changed this dude's life by just making fun of him because he had a pineapple shirt on.
But that's what Jericho does. And when he does wrestle at Olga, he knows who to wrestle. He knows to
Yeah.
wrestle a guy like Tanahashi. He's
Right.
going to be able to not like, we're not going to get old, broken down, him versus like, there's no reason to do like him versus Dustin, something
No.
like that.
It's just, I don't know why
It's
Edge
just-
isn't doing that. Edge is
Yeah.
friends with Jericho. You see it. Why don't you just copy what Jericho's doing?
Because he probably doesn't have as much of a choice.
Yeah, I don't think he's the one.
How does he not have a choice? He's fucking Edge. You don't think he
Who
has the
cares?
power to go in there and be like, actually, no, I don't want to fight Orton. After Orton, I'm going to fight
No, he does
fucking
not.
Drew McIntyre.
We'll see. We'll see.
I don't know. Anyway, Bill, time for a segment to be named later. Do you have any segments?
Yes. So even though it's 2 weeks too late and nobody cares anymore, I finally looked up the teacher from Main Event. Her name is Lucy Guest, and she is in
Oh,
every TV show.
yeah, she's been
What?
around.
Orphan Black was like the highest profile one I could find.
In black.
So I have no idea what she's from myself.
Okay.
Tatiana Maslany, Orphan Black.
I don't know if we're gonna get here, Mike, but I'm curious if I am now booking NXT UK.
Oh, we're gonna
that
get
back?
there.
Okay.
Don't
Make sure.
worry,
And then
don't
I
Alright.
went back
worry.
through. And it was actually I was gonna give you a real list of TBS movies. It's actually very hard because it's been so long. I really don't remember it. But the best I could come up with was at number 5. The number 5 TBS movie was Failure to Launch.
That was already on the original list.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 4 was Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, nice.
That's a
Number
great
3
one.
was Men in
Great
Black.
movie.
Men in Black
movie.
was already on the original list.
Some of them are going to be. Number 2 is Ocean's 11.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent movie.
And
Great
number 1,
movie.
of course, is still Blue Streak.
Still Blue Streak.
With
You
Martin
said
Lawrence.
you said the wrong Martin though.
What did I
Last
say?
week.
Scorsese?
No, you said it was the
Martin
wrong
Lawrence.
actor.
Yeah.
You didn't say Martin Lawrence. You said Martin Short or something like that.
Easily confused.
I listened back and I'm like, wait, Martin Short is not in Blue Streak.
I
It's
mean, they're
Martin
basically
Lawrence.
the same person.
They're not, but okay. Anything else as segments to name?
No more segments.
All right. Wednesday Night War highlights. NXT. Watched it. Gotta be honest. Didn't really love it.
It was fun. I
I
enjoyed
thought it was
but
boring. Again, I don't know if it's the no crowd. It just lulls me right to sleep. But here are some of the highlights I wrote down.
Yeah,
You
yeah. Give me the highlights. I'm
You
trying
can
to remember.
update me if I missed things, 'cause I surely did. First of all, Karrion Kross showed up with his new entrance.
I thought it was. I liked the entrance.
I didn't care at the entrance.
You liked the whole thing, even the lip syncing.
Okay, the lip syncing was a little much. Like, yeah, but I enjoyed it. I thought it looked.
I thought everything else was fine,
I
but
thought it made it look.
I did not understand the lip syncing.
I just don't like that they
Singing.
debuted him sort of by beating up.
A no name.
No, well, he attacked
Ciampa.
Ciampa,
Oh, right.
but then now they're just feeding him jobbers. I don't why. It's a waste.
Well, you still have to show his rage and actually show him off.
Shouldn't they?
He wrestled for 2 minutes. He didn't show anything off.
Shouldn't they
No,
have?
just showing him.
Shouldn't they have brought him out and like put him against? Still did the 2-minute win, but maybe against like somebody we think is good, and then he beats them easily. To be like,
Yeah,
oh
but then
boy,
that's kind of burying the guy.
yeah, I guess. But you got to bury somebody to get him over,
Yeah.
Well, in
right?
this case, he
He beat a no name.
Leon Ruff got buried.
Well, Leon Ruff, yeah. Leon Ruff's in the Evolve. He's like kind of become their jobber.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't know.
I didn't mind it.
I don't know.
We'll see more of him.
Yeah, time will tell on him.
I think the guy should be up on the main roster because the dude.
You said that, and I agree, but the main roster is shit. So why?
I know.
I don't
just
want to
that-
see him on the main roster.
I just feel like he's got a presence where it feels like he should be in like a way more high profile thing.
Does Scarlett Bordeaux also wrestle, or is she just a valet?
Yes,
she also
does.
wrestles.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if she's going to wrestle in NXT, but
Yeah.
they have weird if that's the case, they also have the heel Candice and Johnny, and now they have the heel Scarlett and Killer teams.
I'm sure they'll come. Maybe
Couple teams.
They'll come across each other someday.
It will.
Yeah. Okay. So whatever. I wasn't totally into it, but he's cool. I hope it works out. Charlotte, you corrected me on this, Bill. Charlotte lost, but lost because of a DQ.
Yes.
Yeah, this was dumb. The ending was dumb.
It was really dumb.
Oh, that's right. I thought some of the matches were good though. No, I'm looking at it, back at it.
Yeah, because Johnny had a match earlier than the first match of the night.
That was a very good match. It was
Johnny
weird without a crowd, but it was
Dijakovic.
very good.
I thought it was a very good match.
Yeah.
Dijakovic versus him were very good.
Who did Charlotte lose to?
She lost to Io, who was challenging for the title. So Io didn't win the title.
She just took
pulled
a
out
kendo.
a kendo stick and started hitting Io with it.
And
But then we did the dumb
She-
thing where Io and Rhea Ripley both want a shot at the title, so now they have to fight each other first.
Yeah, dumb.
Which is stupid.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about that.
So Io is supposed to be a bad guy, but then Charlotte whips out a kendo stick, and she's also a bad guy. But Rhea's also a bad guy.
No,
No,
Rhea's not a
Rhea's a
bad
good
guy. Rhea's strictly a babyface.
Yes.
Oh, okay. She does bad things sometimes.
But no, she doesn't.
Well, she used to.
Well, yes, that when she was a heel.
A couple months ago.
You understand how this works,
Well,
right?
didn't she didn't she do some shady shit even when she was champ? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Who cares?
No.
Adam Cole beat Velveteen Dream because of a million interferences.
Yeah, this match was just all right.
Yeah. Dexter Loomis is still involved in whatever's going on
I
here.
don't
Yeah,
get
he
that.
helped, but also knocked out the referee.
I don't know if this is going to be Velveteen's mad at him, so now they have a thing.
Probably.
I don't know. I don't get why Dexter's getting himself involved.
I don't either.
Constantly.
But you're not supposed to. No one
Probably
understands Dexter Loomis.
He's got to be creeping on Velveteen. That's the only. Unless he is literally like a Dexter character who's like trying to creep out the bad guys. Like, I know I'm fucked up, but I'm gonna go after bad guys instead. Like, is he
Right.
literally Dexter, the character?
Oh, right.
I don't know. I've
'Cause
never
that could be
watched
the
show.
case. Well, Dexter is a serial killer. If you haven't
But
seen
he
it,
kills bad guys.
but he only kills
He
people
only
who are
kills
bad.
other serial killers.
Right. Technically, other serial killers, but I think he kills other bad people sometimes too. But
But they have to have killed somebody.
right. Yeah, I don't know.
Finn Balor.
Finn came back and then got in the face of Cameron Grimes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which should
That should be
be
interesting.
a solid match.
So
Finn's gonna crush him.
Yeah, he's gonna crush Cameron Grimes.
Should be interesting.
Yep.
There was
Chelsea Green with Xia Li.
Yeah.
The help of Aaliyah. It was all right.
Is Aaliyah gonna join the Robert Stone brand?
Maybe.
That seems to be where they're setting it up. Yeah.
Kushida versus Jake Atlas.
That was
It
fun.
It was,
That was
it was a
good.
good match.
It was sharp, but it was good.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was
Kushida's
fun.
actually doing stuff.
He's 2-0.
Cruiserweight.
It's still like this is Kushida. Like he should be so much more high profile.
When
He's-
Morrow's actually trying to say like we haven't seen real Kushida yet. Like he actually said
I
that.
know.
We have not yet seen the real Kushida.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Tozawa beat Jack.
Yeah, so
Gallagher.
right now the two Japanese guys are both 2-0.
There you go.
It was a decent show. Decent
Yeah,
show.
it just bores me. It's not bad. It's not like they're doing anything like terrible, but
Yeah.
it's just with no audience whatsoever. It's just like,
I
okay.
feel like Gargano would be a lot more effective with the audience booing him.
Yes.
Candace
Yeah,
too.
I'm really interested to see what an audience would think of that.
They
Jump
would.
on board that.
Oh yeah, they'd boom.
Oh yeah.
All
I
right.
actually do like the all heart no soul thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird though because it doesn't fit like his like I'm doing nothing wrong. Like why does it say I have no soul? I feel like I've done nothing.
No, because
wrong.
he's gone overboard now. He knows he's doing bad because he's doing bad because he has to. It's the only way to get ahead.
Oh,
He
okay.
explained all this.
Oh, and this weird
He's
dinner.
he's a real bad guy now, and he knows it, but that's the way he has to do it.
Okay. I thought there was still some. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Ends justify the means, brother.
Anything else on NXT that I missed that we
I
should
don't
talk
think
about?
so.
No.
Is there anything coming up next week? I don't think so.
Yes,
Nothing.
there's
Rhea and Io.
No, they haven't.
The
announced
Finn
that.
Balor thing I think is next week.
Right.
And then the NXT Tag Team Championship might be next week with Marcel
Yes.
Martel and
Yeah, Imperium challenged Bros.
the New Bros.
The New Bros. And poor Timothy Thatcher can't even hold the title belt. Matt Riddle holds both.
Yeah, holds both.
He does.
Okay, AEW time. I thought this show was fun. The first live show back. There's
Back at
Some-
Daly's place.
some unique rules. They said they tested everybody and all this stuff, but
Yeah, they said
a ton of
everyone
people.
was-
A lot of people there.
'Cause they're all
Everyone was
hanging out in the
tested.
ring, right?
It
Yeah.
came out. They said everyone from crew to everyone was negative.
Right.
But then I don't know. There's some people in that backstage segment. I was like, wow, there's a lot of people there.
There was a lot of people there. It's interesting. The heels and faces in the crowd was
Back to
great.
that.
Again,
And
did a good
what
job.
they're clearly doing, which is fine, I think it's fine, is positioning people because they sometimes cut to the wider crowd quick. And I think they're positioning people in like the stadium so you can hear them.
Mhm.
Like they're making noise. People out in the stadium. There's clearly people out in the stadium, like whooping and hollering.
Yeah, a couple
just
other
to add
people
to the noise.
just to make
Yes,
some
to
extra
add
noise,
to
but
the
they're
noise.
further away from everybody.
Yes.
They've done a very good job with that.
Yeah.
In the weird circumstances they've had. But so you were excited to see the inner circle come back and kill everybody, and they did just that. They came
Mhm.
back and destroyed everybody.
Yep.
Which was good.
Give me more Jake Hager.
The end was awesome. I loved it. Where it was Matt Hardy and Kenny Omega versus Jericho and Sammy Guevara, who are called, what was it,
Lay
lay
sex.
sex gods? Calling them lay sex
Yep.
gods. The end of the match, there was like one of those, what do they call those? A lift where you like film NFL practice. One of those like
No,
the
that's
Booger machine, Booger McFarlane
no,
machine.
yeah,
what-
the
that's-
booger mobile.
a scissor.
Scissor lift. That's
Scissor
that's what it's called. Kenny climbed on a scissor lift and extended it all the way up and did a moonsault off the top railing onto Jericho
Very
and a few
cool.
others. That was
Yes.
good. And then the best part of the night when Matt Hardy stole a giant golf cart.
Yes.
I don't even know if it was a golf cart. It's like a cat or whatever, like
Yes.
one of those farm kind of deals. And
Mhm.
him and Kenny murdered Sammy
Actually
Guevara.
destroyed him.
Chased him down and ran him over with the golf cart. It was so funny. He took a crazy bump off of it.
Very funny.
It was very funny. And then
Very funny.
Inner Circle got the upper hand because
Yes.
or Santana and Ortiz came in
And
from
Hager.
the football field
Mhm.
and beat them up. And then Jericho and Sammy won
Mhm.
after all. But it was very fun. The end was
Yes.
fun. I like
It
the
was a fun
ending.
match.
Some other stuff. Jake the Snake put very
I
creepily
like
put a
this.
snake on
I
Brandy.
like this.
You did?
Yeah, I liked it. It was great. It was classic Jake.
Yeah, he put a snake on Brandy because Brandy said, like, if you're the manager of Lance, I'm the manager of Cody, and I'm calling you out.
Yeah.
And then he was like, all right, after you have your match and get beat up, I'm going to put a snake on your face,
Yeah.
kneel around you in weird ways, be
Yeah,
creepy.
Like hump you.
They basically hump you with a snake.
Yep.
And Jake the Snake looks even creepier because he's the only one like wearing a mask.
Yeah, he wears like the black.
Wears a black mask over his
yeah.
face. Looks kind of creepy.
good.
Yeah, so that happened. MJF was back.
Yes.
Fun. He cut a promo, did some funny
Good.
stuff in the audience with Tony.
Yep.
It was good to have MJF back. I don't know if I missed anything else, but those are the major.
What about Cody and Janela? How was that? I kind of missed that.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It was basically like, let's show that Janela can wrestle, but also
Yeah.
Cody has to win. And then
Right.
at the end, Cody and Janela shook hands. So
Mm.
setting up
Okay.
both of them to do more. Janelle had fireworks, so they're obviously like doing something with him, or they were happy he was back. So, he's back from New York. So let's shoot some fireworks off for him. I don't know, but he got
Nyla beat Jobber.
Yeah, she beat a jobber, and
Is she the champ still?
yep, Statlander and Hikaru Shida were like giving her eyes from the crowd. So maybe they'll face each other to see who's gonna face Nyla at the pay-per-view.
John Moxley versus Frankie Kazarian was pretty good.
Yeah, that was fun. It's good to give Frankie
Yeah.
Frankie had a singles match in a year or two. It was funny.
But then the Dark Order attacked.
Right. So Brody Lee is going to be the next challenger for Moxley.
At Double or Nothing.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see what that could be like.
That should be interesting.
Yeah.
It should be a good match.
I like what he's doing with Dark Order. It's gotten a lot better.
Yes.
But still, it's still like a little weird sometimes to see him in a suit. It's a good take, but it's a little weird looking to see him be Vince McMahon, basically.
Yeah.
But it was a fun show. I enjoyed it for the most part.
No, it was good. It was good. There was like Darby Allin and Taz. It was weird.
Yeah, there were some other like things in the back. Sean Spears cut a promo on Dustin and Cody, which wasn't a bad. It was a pretty good promo, but it's kind of weird when you see them in the audience. This is the one thing I didn't like. You see Sean Spears and MJF in the audience, but then you get like a pre-production promo from them.
Yeah.
On the TV. Yeah. It's like they're right there. This is a little awkward. Like it's MJF sitting in his fake apartment.
Right.
His fake New York apartment. All right. Time for a new segment. Well, I missed this one. Mike's a Bookerman.
I am. Okay, let's
give us a quick update because I think we've almost done an hour.
I don't have an update. You just gotta see it.
Okay.
Here, do you see it?
That's
Bill,
right.
You're booking. You've taken over NXT UK.
So what happened was, I applied all of us to get jobs at different British wrestling companies. We were all rejected. all were rejected. So then I just started a new one, and just made us all bookers of different different British ones. Bill is the booker for NXT UK. And so here, Bill, you're currently booking NXT UK.
We're not seeing it.
There's
you took it away.
There's some backstage incidences, Bill, that you have to take care of.
Took it away.
I can't see any of it.
It's gone.
Oh, you can't see it? Okay, let me see. Now.
Nope. Oh, there it is. We got it now.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So backstage incidents. You see this?
Yep.
The incident awaiting your attention.
I like James Drake. I don't know who that is.
Well, let's see what James Drake did. James got into a heated argument with a fan outside the arena and had to be restrained for he made physical. As his employer, now you have to choose how to deal.
No,
what do you want to do?
Him. No.
Huh?
Stern warning, slap on wrist. We're gonna slap him on the wrist.
Okay. This action has been handled. Nothing noteworthy. Okay,
that's right.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
I'll take care of the rest.
No. Let me see what's going on at Robbie Brooks' side.
Oh no.
Oliver Carter, we don't need. So
was brought before.
Wrestler's Court.
Accused of being an
God,
hour
this game
late.
is so advanced.
The judge found him guilty and sentenced him to pay for his travel. Hey.
Thanks, Robbie. Thanks for handling that one.
Your deputy.
All right, we'll check out Primate. Failed to show up.
Oh boy.
What do you want to do?
Suspend him.
I can't. So only workers under written contracts can be suspended.
Fine him.
Fine.
Who's that?
I
don't even know who that is. Fire him. Just fire him. I don't care what it is.
Can't fire him. We'll now has a simmering tension relationship with you.
Good.
He fired him. All right. Who's next?
What the?
Well, we need to book this whole show.
We're not booking a whole show. We're already over an hour.
We'll do auto booker, book whole show.
If this doesn't turn out well, I don't like it.
Pete Dunne and Bill Cash.
Wait, you're a wrestler too?
Yeah, remember?
I thought you were just bookers.
I'm a luchador, aren't I?
There you go, Bill. So you and Travis Banks versus. And,
No, me and Pete Dunne. Me and Peter Dune.
oh, geez. What are we missing? Major conflict. Not booked
Well, that's
enough segments.
Bill, that's the main event you're in. Good
Of
for
course
you.
it
Anyway,
is.
well, and
Wow. Booking yourself in the main event. You're real.
This a little
Of course
longer.
I am.
You're a real booker,
Oh.
man.
There I am, Wally. You can see me.
Segment.
Oh,
Oh my
This
god.
is a 37-minute
you.
match you've got.
Oh my
going.
god. All right.
good.
Keep on going.
Jesus.
You're made so take up too much time. God damn it.
Don't do it all now.
Don't do it all now. Please move on.
I'm trying to. Okay, there.
Why did you say I was awful?
Bill
with the
Cashin was
referee.
awful as referee, which
Wait, so I'm a referee and a wrestler and a booker?
Jesus Christ.
okay, finish the show.
Oh
The
god.
crowd was disappointed. The show lost.
Great job, Bill. You suck.
I didn't book this. You saw it. I didn't do it.
Okay, so I'm Rev Pros.
Can we
on-
just do the backstage incidents, or do you have to go one at a time?
You have to go one at a time.
Okay.
Pac and James Mason. So let's see what these guys had going on.
Fire James Mason.
Pac was intimidated so much a fight broke out. Did you choose to deal with my slap on the wrist? But so yeah, I wish I could get through this shit.
I'll just cut it out.
Um,
I'll cut it out of the audio. It's fine.
but yeah, so Bill is Ryan's the booker for Progress, and
Oh,
Wally's the
nice.
booker for. Oh shit! What are you the booker for? ICW.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
So-
Scotland.
Yeah.
That one's the wacky one, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's
I was
fine
like,
with
you
me.
know what? Let's put it all together. We're all British.
So I like how Mike's the only one not under WWE's thumb. The three of us are.
And
Bill is actually WWE, but
Well,
Wally.
I just gave you guys a free agent you can go ahead and pick
I
up.
want you to see my announcing team.
You, Minoru Suzuki, and Tanahashi
Yeah.
for British people.
Hey,
Okay.
they're a real stellar team.
How do you communicate
very-
with them?
Yeah, that's a very
You're
flattering
English.
picture
You're an
of you,
English
too.
speaker.
I made sure I'm fluent in Japanese.
Oh, of course.
So yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Jesus.
So this
Okay.
is going well, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
You know,
There you go. Update.
update.
We'll update you next week on how it's going. Are you like pre-playing it before we come on the air? Or are you
Yeah,
playing
like
it
a little
week
bit.
to week?
A little bit.
Okay, we'll see what happens with Bill as a referee, wrestler, booker, and who did you fire?
I don't know. I've never heard
And
of
you
him.
are a
some guy.
manager. You are managing someone.
You're also man.
So he's got literally every
Love it.
single job.
What the hell?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Wally, it's time for
Yes.
your top 5. What you got for us?
With the Bundesliga coming back this week, I decided to take a look at the top 5 Americans in the Bundesliga currently.
Interesting.
Number 5 is Gio Reyna for Borussia Dortmund. He's an attacking midfielder.
Okay.
Number 4 is Josh Sargent from Werder Bremen. He's a forward.
Hmm.
Number 3 is Zach Steffen. He plays for Fortuna Dusseldorf on loan from Man City. He's a goalkeeper. Number 2 is Weston McKennie. He plays for Schalke as a midfielder. And number 1 is Tyler Adams, plays for RB Leipzig, and he's a midfielder. They use him as a defender as well.
I feel like number 5 is too low.
So are they not playing to fans?
They're playing behind closed doors.
Hmm.
All 5
Interesting.
of those guys have already played national team minutes as well.
They're all currently on our national team. That
Got
sucks.
some caps.
Yep, got some
Some
caps.
caps. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Unfortunately, none of them play for the MLS.
Jesus Christ.
Right. They don't, right?
Well, Zach Steffen and Tyler Adams both came through MLS.
They came through the system, but they're now playing at a higher level.
Yeah, Tyler Adams played for Red Bull New York, and Zach Steffen played for Columbus, I think. Columbus Crew.
Interesting. All right. Hopefully they are they airing that? Do you get to watch that? Do you have that channel?
Saturday. I know. Was it one of the Spanish networks is playing a lot of the games, but I'm sure FS1 or
Yeah, I was gonna say Fox has Bundesliga sometimes.
yeah, it's the other one.
You think it's gonna be weird without fans, or you think it'll be fine?
I think it'll be fine. You'll be able to hear the players like actually talking, which is going to be interesting. But
I used to get to see it in hockey games in Albany all the time when there was 500 people there.
Hear all their conversations.
Yeah, it was cool.
You didn't talk about Alex Moore and having her baby. I thought you would just bring that up.
Yep, she had her baby 2 days before Mother's Day or on Mother's Day. I don't know what's today.
Today's not Mother's Day.
Today's Monday, so maybe.
Today's the 11th.
All the days sound the same. So.
Sounds good. All right, this show is over. Next up, we're doing something weird. We're doing an episode of Faction, which is usually a fantasy draft where you pick the people. Except for this time, I gave everybody 5 wrestlers at random to build a TV show around, a sitcom around. There are rounds we're going to draft for sort of like the structure around the 5 wrestlers who are actors on your show. So it's an experiment. We'll see how it goes. I think it's going to be fun. Try to do something different, in this time where I don't want to watch old wrestling for some reason. I just don't feel like watching it. But we'll see how it goes. So that's coming up next. And as always, we got to pee. Peace out.
You gotta pee.